I'm Craig West, and I'm the CEO of ColdBlock Technologies. So ColdBlock is the latest in sample digestion technology. Sample digestion, as we know, is an important step in elemental analysis. It's typically the longest, most dangerous part, usually a process that can last anywhere between 2 hours and 5 hours to complete. It's that important step where we take the sample in its solid form and we digest it in complete liquid form and get it ready for analysis on an ICP. So what's different about ColdBlock technologies and ColdBlock digestion is that our technology uses infrared as the heating source. This is a much more efficient means of delivering energy into the sample and allows for much faster digestion. The top of our test tubes, we chill them, and this is our namesake. We have a cooling block that allows a little bit of a condensation effect, and it helps retain more of the sample and allows for more accurate results, and it allows for a safer digestion process as well. The difference with ColdBlock is that our process is substantially faster. So you're completing your digestion in minutes rather than hours. The great thing about having a faster digestion is it allows laboratories a greater throughput capacity as well. If you're completing your digestions in half an hour versus 2.5 hours, you can do that many more digestions per day. So very often our customers say to us that because of our speed, they're able to double or triple their throughput capacity from a digestion standpoint within their laboratory. The other great thing about ColdBlock is the simplicity of it. Our process has no moving parts in it whatsoever. It's a very easy to maintain piece of equipment and something that anyone in your lab can run. ColdBlock integrated software that allows the user to program various digestion methods, and with the click of one button, you can run the digester, have it go through its cycle, and complete your digestion process for it. We hear from our customers that using digestions with ColdBlock or switching to ColdBlock ends up saving them somewhere between 20 and 30% per sample. So ColdBlock is being used at laboratories around the world. From Latin America to Asia, Africa, Europe. We have many different customers who've been using ColdBlock for several years now. Some of our biggest customers are the global commercial labs, and those labs are now rolling out ColdBlock to their customers. Beyond the global commercial labs, we've been making sales to some industrial labs as well. These are customers who are running their own samples, either at a mine site running a copper ore or at a food processing plant, checking their meat product and the quality and safety. ColdBlock is also being used at a number of different universities that may be using either microwave or hot block as their digestion method right now. We're seeing them switch to ColdBlock as a safer alternative to those older technologies. We're excited about some of the feedback that we're getting from our customers who are using ColdBlock and explaining to us how much more efficient and safer their operations have become.
Hi, I'm Matthew Palomba, and I'm a laboratory analyst here at ColdBlock Technologies. So my job here in the lab is two things: research and development, and to help customers switch over from their current technology to ColdBlock technology. So how I work with ColdBlock clients is, first, we have an introduction meeting to explain what ColdBlock is, how it could work for them. Next, we offer them the opportunity to send us samples so that we can show them firsthand how ColdBlock digestion can work on their samples and their daily process. So we provide them with analytical results, which then we put into a report and deliver right back to the client. Laboratories are dealing with turnaround times because traditional technologies are slow, but ColdBlock technology does many of those applications in a fraction of the time. And another fascinating thing about ColdBlock is its accuracy and precision. Because of the cooling zone on top and the condensation effect, we are actually providing very accurate analytical results. So we provide a partnership to the customer, helping them with their ColdBlock needs. If they ever encounter a sample type that they may not know how to dissolve, anytime the customer needs any sort of help.
Hi, I'm Russ, Calow. I've been in the analytical lab industry since 1983, and most recently joining the ColdBlock board. Craig West came to me and said, would you like to join the board? And I said, wow, that would be great. I've known this story for so long. To be part of the next chapter with ColdBlock would be a real honor. One of the amazing things in the last 12 months has been the ColdBlock name recognition in the industry. I've had former colleagues reach out to me and say, I'm hearing all about ColdBlock. Russ, where can I use it? Are you digesting samples? They'll say yes. Well, you can use ColdBlock technology. Digestions were frankly, the last thing to be looked at from a technical aspect as far as changing something and modernizing it. Labs for generations have used hot plates and fume hoods, and acids or bases or both, to digest agricultural, environmental, or mining samples or product samples. That technology really hasn't changed. Labor intensive and dangerous. The ColdBlock technology came in and revolutionized that process in the lab by making it safer, by speeding it up, and frankly adding real technology to a system that had not had a technological input in it. ColdBlock doesn't need acids like perchloric acid. Perchloric acid is a very dangerous acid, and to not have to use it in the lab really improves the lab bench for safety reasons and improves the lab bench environmentally as well. The ColdBlock technology really is the first time that the digestion bench has been looked at. That allows labs to reduce the amount of staff time in the digestion lab. That can mean not having to run shifts anymore. It can mean better planning between digestion and then final instrument operation. It can mean a lot of things. Demand for data and fast data is not going away, and ColdBlock is one of the first tools that tackles speed in the digestion area. Being able to speed up digestions by 50 to 60% improves the overall scheduling of throughput through laboratories, which reduces significantly turnaround times. And that makes happy clients.